One is a mindless monster with godlike strength, the other, a broken warrior with a heart buried under pain. Both are Broly, but only one is truly legendary. Broly, the Legendary Super Saiyan, a name that ignites nostalgia and sparks debate across the Dragon Ball fandom. On one side, we have the original Dragon Ball Z's Broly, a towering, unstoppable force of rage. On the other, the reimagined Dragon Ball Super Broly, a tragic warrior with untapped potential and a surprisingly sympathetic backstory. But which one truly stands as the better character? Let's break it down. Z Broly made his debut in the 1993 movie Broly the Legendary Super Saiyan. A non-canon juggernaut, he was built purely as a spectacle, a villain made to outclass the Z fighters and push Goku beyond his limits. In contrast, Super Broly was introduced in the 2018 movie Dragon Ball Super Broly, a canonical story penned by Akira Toriyama himself. Right away, this version had something Z Broly lacked: intentional depth and narrative integration. Let's look at who these characters are at their core. Z Broly, bluntly put, is a monster. He's defined by overwhelming power and primal rage. His calm persona is a facade. Underneath, he's driven by an inexplicable hatred for Goku because baby Goku cried too much. Okay, yeah, it's as weird as it sounds, but in the 90s, this over-the-top simplicity worked. He was pure chaos, the Hulk of the Dragon Ball universe. Super Broly, on the other hand, is far more nuanced. He's not evil, he's a victim. Exiled as a child due to King Vegeta's jealousy, raised on a wasteland planet by his abusive father Paragus, and never given a chance to develop emotionally or socially. Where Z Broly is a weapon of destruction, Super Broly is a person struggling with trauma. His power is terrifying, but is rooted in pain, not hatred. Z Broly's motivation? Kill Kakarot. Destroy everything. That's pretty much it. He's more of a plot device than a character, a challenge to overcome like a raid boss. Super Broly's motivation? He doesn't really have one, and that's the point. He's not choosing to fight, he's being manipulated. His journey is tragic, you want him to be okay, and when he finally lets loose, his berserk state feels like a real loss of control. Not malice, but heartbreak. Z Broly represents raw power without purpose. He's a relic of 90s shonen villainy, imposing, unstoppable, and kind of one note. But there's a charm in that. He embodies what many fans loved about early DBZ: explosive fights, intensive power scaling, and a simple good versus evil framework. Super Broly flips that script. He explores what happens when immense power belongs to someone who'd never asked for it. There's empathy in the writing, especially through moments like Goku offering friendship instead of death. It's a reflection of Dragon Ball's evolution as a series, from brawls to more grounded storytelling. Z Broly is peak 90s anime movie material. He exists to be big, loud, and unforgettable in about 60 minutes or so. Back then, anime movies weren't about deep continuity. They were more about fan service, spectacle, and raw energy. Super Broly, released decades later, is a product of a different era. Fans want story, they want emotional stakes, and this Super movie delivered that, blending jaw-dropping animation with character work that resonates. Both versions of Broly go absolutely wild in combat. Z Broly is relentless. His aura alone crushes mountains. Every punch feels like a shockwave. Super Broly, he redefines fluid animation in Dragon Ball. With a long runtime and updated visuals, his fight scenes against Goku and Vegeta are kinetic, brutal, and beautiful. The animation team pulled no punches, literally, and you can feel every impact. So if Super Broly is more fleshed out, why do fans still ride for Z Broly? Nostalgia, simplicity, power fantasy. Z Broly was the guy you feared and admired as a kid. He was the first Saiyan who truly made Goku look powerless. His design, that haunting green aura, the maniacal laughter, it sticks with you. He's not deep, but he is iconic. And for many, that raw aggression and intimidation is what Dragon Ball is all about. So when it comes down to it, Super Broly is the better character. He has depth, development, and emotional weight. His story enhances the Dragon Ball mythos rather than sitting on the outside of it. He feels like someone who belongs in the main story, not just a one-off threat. But Z Broly, he's still fun, still scary, still a legendary part of the Dragon Ball history. Just not a fully realized character. In the end, both Brolys have their place. One is a violent force of nature, a symbol of the 90s anime hype. The other is a tragic powerhouse, a symbol of how far Dragon Ball has come. Whichever version you prefer, one thing's clear: Broly is unforgettable. So let me pass the question off to y'all. Which version of Broly do you prefer? Do you like the chaotic nature of Dragon Ball Z's Broly, or do you like the nuanced and sympathetic version of Super's? I'd love to get y'all's thoughts, so let me know in the comment section below. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, click the card you see here, which will take you to my video on the rise and fall of future Trunks. I'm the Curly Haired Hokage, and I hope you all have an amazing and blessed day. Peace.